had to wake up anyway. Can't sleep this late in the bush.
Okay guys, we've managed to follow this huge herd moving down to the Grumeti River, and this year just so much rain that there's plenty of water kind of in subsidiaries around the river, so got a huge build up here at a corner, but I don't think there's any way that we'll be able to get to the riverbank from here. But huge numbers. The Western Corridor is alive with the migration, and wow. I think we're going to look for a nice tree. See there where the big trees, green trees start, that's the river itself. And still more arriving. Try and stay away from these acacia trees, they bring some tsetse back. So Serengeti migration, this is the reason why so many people visit Serengeti each year. It's just out of this world. Okay guys, we're sitting here waiting for the herds to cross the Grumeti, and a big storm coming right towards us. We're rather gonna just head a little bit west, and then hopefully it will miss us. And it looks like the herds are also moving on, so better to stay out of trouble.
Looking at two beautiful Battalier eagles, and they're busy grooming. And they are the eagles with the short tails and a very acrobatic way of flying, with wings dipping from left to right. And I think it's a French word for acrobat, but very colourful feet and very pretty birds. Very nice to see them together. I've got some grass in between us and them, so that's why the picture is not clear, but let me see if I can do something about that. So we're sending our assistant, Sally. Where is she? So I'll just those ones there. Yeah. Yeah, watch out for the buffet. This is what we do to get you a clear shot. Yeah, that bunch there. Yeah, that's good, that's good. So, yeah, that's perfect actually. Wow, and there's another vehicle behind us. This is the first vehicle we've seen in months. So what we must do must be working. Okay, but I think we can move on. We're going to head back to our lodge, luxury lodge, which is really comfortable. Hot water, showers, all sorts of luxuries that you're not used to. So, okay, let's go.
Well guys, what a wonderful day in the Serengeti again. We've seen spectacular migration today on the Western Corridor. It's just mind-blowing. It's so rewarding to come here. It is that little bit further away from Serenera, but the right time of year, the Western Corridor is spectacular. Okay guys, so we are trying to stay here until the crossing season, which should be towards the end of July it seems, but times are really tough out here. You know, we're running out of diesel and petrol for Lucy, and yeah, it's getting skinnier, but don't tell my mom. But please subscribe to the YouTube channel, like and share on Facebook, and if you have a couple of dollars to spare for diesel, please hit the donate now button on our website. It would really help us. Thanks, guys. Welcome to Kids Corner, guys.
Tonight, it's a dark evening, and when there's no light, you have to listen. So we're going to talk to you about animal sounds.
So, what you need to do to win the safari competition is identify all 3 animal sounds that we will play you.
Shh! What's that?
Okay, guys, the clue for that one is we've seen many of these guys. Okay, guys, the next sound that you must identify, and you mostly hear it at night.
Let's take a listen. And then another very special sound. It's not easy to hear. You have to listen very carefully. And that's why you have 2 of these. Take a listen and tell us what you think it could be.
Guys, the clue for the third one is it's a very special cat to see. Guys, you might wonder why it is so important to listen. Out here in the bush, you only have one chance, so listening is very important. So you guys can practice at home, listening to your mom and your dad, and become perfect listeners before you come on safari.
Don't forget to send your answers on Instagram so you can win that safari for your family. See you next time.
Morning, guys, another day on the Western Corridor, Serengeti, and it's Serengeti Show Lifetime. We're right on the Ngorongoro River, just 5 minutes from the lodge, which has got the most beautiful views of sunrise, and something that we normally drive past are these baboons, or olive baboons, here in East Africa, and they actually have such a interesting social behavior. all up in the trees this morning, so there might be something around. It's a very good indication that this might be a leopard lurking somewhere. Otherwise they would be on the ground feeding on the flowers and walking through the grass. So they seem to be buying their time. They know where they're safe and where they're not, so playing around here, choosing branches to sit on that's over the water. That's where leopard wouldn't go. Leopard are not keen to fall into the river and things like that. So very clever, these baboons. Lots of communication and definite structure to their troops. Very strong bonds between them, and lots of communication with their eyes. They show their eyelids, they show their canine teeth, which are longer than lions' canines, and it's a very tough battle between a leopard and a fully grown male baboon. They really give leopard a tough time. Such tranquility here this morning. It's a peaceful morning, lovely day. Babblers, baboons, and the river flowing. Well, let's go see what we can find around the corner. We'll keep an eye out for the leopard, but they're very skittish in this part of the Serengeti, so I'm not holding my breath. But we'll go and have a look on the other side of the river and see if there's something lying in a tree. There's definitely a reason why these guys are still up in their trees. Otherwise they might just have a lazy morning. See this basement rock here? That's the reason why the water doesn't drain well, and the soil depth is not a lot. You can see the bank of the river a couple of meters until you get this basement rock. That's the bottom, and it's also why the rivers don't carve out deep. The rivers here in the Serengeti, solid basement rock bottom. So let's look at the communication that he's giving us. Shaking the head, communicating. See if he will show us his teeth, roll his eyes. There's the teeth. That is a definite communication to us. I think it's just a yawn, but it's not. It's a display of dominance, and he's giving us a sign that he's in charge here. Can hear the warning call from the little one, and that's alerted him. But it's probably for us and not for anything else. lots of grooming and cleaning each other. And this big male showing us his teeth again. Okay, so I think we're going to just go a little bit down the river here until the tsetse fly get too bad, and then we will head to the Grumeti, see what's happening there. Hippo out of water, and now they rush into the water because that's the safety place for them. They are busy sunning themselves on the sandbank, and as we approach slowly they will all rush into the water, so come have a look. To wake up anyway. Can't sleep this late in the bush. Hi there guys. Unbelievable sighting of a monitor lizard scratching and going through the sand that's been piled up here when the river was in flood. It must be looking for something to eat or looking for a suitable place to lay its own eggs. So just amazing to see the length of this monitor lizard's tail and how effective they are with using it, and carefully smelling, tongue going in and out, in and out. So I think it might be more of a looking for food type of scenario, but wow, beautiful. Okay guys, that's our time here on the Western Corridor. We've had such an awesome 3.5 days here, and we arrived here as the migration arrived, and some of them crossed to Grumeti. We don't know where, but it's been spectacular. If you ever have the opportunity, come visit the West. It's really well worth it. So much on the Grumeti River and all these beautiful plains out here. And if you can, come and stay at Serengeti. They really do a superb job. That's it for us. We're heading back to Serengeti, and after that we'll be going north and see what's happening there. Okay guys, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then you get notifications and all of that. And if you want to help us with some diesel running really low, hit the donate now button on our website. Thanks.